Hi there, so this is going to be a video on my hair care and how I got my hair into a healthy state. My hair was extremely damaged in the past, and these are just some ways that have really helped my hair. I'm going to list some products and just give you my tips on how to get healthy hair. So if you want to learn how to get healthy hair from dry, damaged hair, just keep watching. Okay, so here's just some simple background information regarding my hair. I have dyed my hair every color out there besides all of those neon bright colors. I've been a black shade, I've been different shades of brown, I've been blonde numerous times, I've been an auburn color, a golden color, and the last color that I went was red. And when I dyed my hair red, it's such an upkeep that you have to dye your hair every couple weeks to maintain that red shade. So since I did that, my hair was just devastated. It was disgusting. There was so much breakage. My hair had just horrible amounts of horrible breakage. So I could literally take a section of my hair and pull on it and it'll just snap off. It was just disgusting, and the texture was just off. My hair was just crying for help. So I bought a whole bunch of products and I started experimenting with some things, and this is how I got my hair to the way it is now. But because my ends were so severely damaged, I couldn't save them, so I had to cut them off, unfortunately, and that is why I have my short hair. It kind of sucks, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm actually starting to really like my short hair. So yeah, so that's just a little bit of a background history of my hair. Okay, so tip number 1. You are what you eat. So everything that you consume into your body is reflecting on your health and your weight and just your overall appearance, and definitely your hair. So if you eat junk food, you're gonna have kind of a bad texture of hair, and that's why if you notice your hair is kind of off and it has a weird texture and just feels dry, a reason for that would be because of what you're consuming. So it's best to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. A really good vegetable would be carrots. Carrots are really high in vitamin D and is very helpful to your hair. So make sure that your diet consists of lots of fruits and vegetables. I'm not saying you shouldn't eat junk food, but I'm just saying you need to have your fruits and vegetables and drink lots of water. Your hair is like grass, for an example. Grass needs to be watered in order to grow, so your hair is the same way. Your hair needs water to grow. So then you should always take a vitamin, just because they do help your hair in case you're having a deficiency, and some vitamins that will help your hair. So I do take a Nature Made multivitamin. And this is just a regular vitamin with like iron and calcium and different things in it. So I take one of these a day. And then I also take biotin. Biotin is really good for hair growth. It's not going to make your hair grow like an extremely big amount, like 2 inches every couple months, but it's definitely going to strengthen your regrowth, and it will stimulate some hair growth. And this one's in 5,000 mcgs. So because my hair grows very slowly, I do take 2 capsules a day. And my third vitamin is fish oil, and this one is 1,000 mgs. So it's not only good for your hair, but it's also good for your heart and your joints. So I take one of these a day. You can get the liquid form, but it tastes really disgusting, so I take the capsules. And this stuff is really good for your hair as well. So make sure that you're consuming lots and lots of fruits and vegetables to maintain your hair and just give it lots of protein and whatever it needs. Drink lots of water, and if you need to, take a vitamin. Okay, tip number 2. Do not wash your hair every single day. I would wait 3 to 4 days max to wash your hair, because your hair is secreting the grease, which is building up into your roots, and it's there for a reason. It's not there just to make your hair look like a rat's nest. It's there for a purpose, and that purpose is to condition your ends. Your body can tell when your hair is malnourished, so it's going to secrete the grease, which is called sebum. So it can be put into the ends of your hair to treat the dryness and the damage. So don't wash your hair every single day. It's not good for your hair, and it's just a waste of product in my opinion. And what you can do also is to use a dry shampoo to make your hair look presentable in public. So this is my Dove Hair Therapy Refresh Plus Care Invigorating Dry Shampoo. And this stuff is my holy grail when it comes to dry shampoos. I've used a few different dry shampoos, and they're all kind of gross, and they use harsh chemicals, and they leave like a white mist in my hair. This stuff doesn't really do that at all. I mean, all dry shampoos will leave like a white mist in your hair, but this stuff, you can rub it into your hair and it just goes away. So I really like this stuff for my dry shampoo. Tip number 3, find a shampoo and a conditioner that works for your hair. I would recommend that you use one without sulfates in it. Sulfates are extremely bad for your hair, and it strips the color. So the ones that I use is an Aussie product that I don't have with me because I'm out of, but I do have this one. This one is by Mane & Tail Moisturizer Texturizer Conditioner for thicker, healthier looking hair, and yes, it is for horses. But I like this stuff because it has no harsh chemicals in it, and it has all these really good products in it, such as coconut oil. Let's see, it has some type of vegetable in it, and just a whole bunch of different things in here that are really good for your hair. So I like this stuff, and you do get quite a bit of it. And when I'm not using that conditioner, I like to mix my conditioners up and then go to a deep conditioner for my hair. So my other holy grail is my Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This stuff is also really good for your hair, and it smells delish. Ugh, this smells so good. It smells like, I don't know how to describe it, like a fruity, I don't know, coconutty pina colada. I don't know, it smells really good, and this stuff will definitely do a really good job of making my hair feel really smooth, shiny, and just gives it lots of volume. And then from that deep conditioner, I'll also use a different one just to alternate. And this one is my one and only argan oil, derived from Moroccan argan trees, and this is also a restorative mask, and this stuff is really good as well to replenish your hair and just make it more healthy. So those are all of the products that I use for my shampoo and conditioners. They are really helpful to my hair, and I would definitely recommend those. And I think that's all I want to say about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on with my next tip. Okay, tip number 4. What I can recommend for locking in moisture into your hair is to steam your hair. And I don't mean put your hair in a boiling pot of water and steam your hair. I mean, what you can do to get a lot of moisture into your hair is when you're taking a shower, turn your water to very hot and shut the bathroom door and don't have the vent on, and let all of the heat generate into your bathroom, and your mirrors will fog up and it'll just create a lot of heat. And with that steam going on into your bathroom, it will open your cuticles into your hair, so that when you wash your hair and shampoo and conditioner your hair, it will lock in the moisture. So that is a really, really good tip that I've learned that really helps lock in the moisture into my hair. So that really works for me. And then my next tip is, when you're getting out of the shower, you want to make sure that you don't brush your hair right away. You want to wait till your hair is semi-dry to brush your hair, because your hair is a good example of spaghetti. Spaghetti, when boiled, turns into a mushy substance, and it's very fragile and can easily tear and rip. So your hair is the exact same way. Your hair is at its weakest point when it's wet, so you want to make sure that you wait to brush your hair. And when brushing your hair, I can recommend that you use a wide tooth comb like this one. Don't use a brush, because brushes are really harsh to your hair and can create lots of knots, and lots of tangles, and that when you're ripping through your tangles, it's very damaging. So a comb is a really good way to brush your hair without damage, and that's what it looks like. But if you do have some tangles, what you can use too is a detangler. I use the Suave Kids detangling spray and Double Dutch apple. Yum. I love this stuff. My sister and I used to be so obsessed with this stuff when we were little kids. But it works really good, so now I know why. So that's what I can recommend for tip number 4. Okay, tip number 5, my last tip. Use lots and lots of moisturizers, and it's good to alternate between different moisturizers so your hair doesn't become addicted, or not addicted, but it doesn't adhere to the moisture, and it won't create like a defense mechanism against it. So alternate between different moisturizers, and there are 4 that I'm currently alternating between, and the first one is Ion Repair Solutions by Sally's Beauty Supplies. This stuff is a silicone-free argan, lavender, and olive oil blend for weak damaged hair. So this is a pre-shampoo oil treatment. So I will put this on the ends of my hair, and I'll actually let it sit in my hair for about an hour, and then I'll go ahead and shampoo and condition it out. So this stuff is really good for when you have really, really bad, like, damaged ends, like dryness and just really bad texture. So this stuff is really good for that. It comes like in a little, like, what do you call it, dropper. I think you can see that. So that's what I use for that. And then the next one I alternate between is my Miracle 7 Keratin Leave-In Mist. And then I'll also use this stuff when I'm getting out of the shower. I will spray this on my ends and then put my hair up onto a bun and let that sit and soak into my hair. So this stuff is like a, what's it called? It's a 10, but it's Miracle 7, so it does 7 things. It's a light conditioner, infuses hydration, restores hair's keratin, prevents split ends, which it doesn't. Nothing will prevent split ends, or won't save your split ends. Detangles and eliminates frizz, and it's also a thermal protector. So I really like this stuff as well. And the next one that I use is my coconut milk by Organics, and I will put this stuff on my ends, and this will tame all of my dryness. So that's what I use for that. So what I'll do is I'll use this one week, this one the next week, and then I'll use this one and then my 4th one. So here is my 4th moisturizer. This stuff is really, really good for your hair, but it smells disgusting. Like, this is the most disgustingest smell I've ever used in my hair. It smells like a plasticky paint or maybe tar or something, but it smells horrendous. I absolutely hate using this stuff, but it's such a good thing for your hair. It's hard not to use it. So this is my BB Maximum Strength Oil Moisturizer hair lotion with castor oil and ollie in it. So that's what it looks like. I don't even know what to say about this. Besides the smell, that's all I want to talk about is how bad it smells, but it's really good for your hair. I don't use too much of it because it does create a lot of grease, so don't put that much in your hair, like maybe just a little tiny bit, like this much, into your hair, and it will do a lot for your hair. And those are all the moisturizers that I use. And then I also use, which I forgot to include, was my Now Heat Protectant by Tresemme. This one's by Thermal Creations. It's a heat tamer leave-in spray. So that's what I use for that. And that's all my products, and these are all my tips. So I hope that they helped you guys, and I think that's all I want to say. Yeah. So here is my healthy, voluminous, luxurious, healthy hair. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yep. Oh, also, my next video is going to be a Halloween tutorial, so I'm really excited about that. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.